Hello everybody, welcome back to Small Plays Dead Frontier Outbreak. Looking for, we've talked to some survivors, said we're looking for food and ammunition. We're not really,
As I climbed
but
the escalator, I realized just how wise my decision to surrender had been.
oh,
There were at least 20 survivors
Oof.
in the building, with over half of them armed with shotguns or rifles.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The rest had an assortment of vicious-looking melee weapons. As soon as I reached the top, I was directed toward their leader, a tall
Okay.
and muscular African-American who introduced himself as Ox. Ox
Yeah.
told me that if I wanted his help and
Built
protection,
like a Nazi. It's
or
called
at least
Nazi.
to be allowed to roam his
That's kinda
mall
cool.
freely, I had to earn it. Apparently there was no longer any power in the mall, and he wanted someone
Okay.
to head down to the basement and turn on the generator. The last
Well,
man
just
he
there,
sent
so
never came
should be
back.
fine. Okay. Agree without. Did he send a single man? Ask for extra equipment. Refuse. Agree without question. Might be able to get some equipment off these
I
guys.
told him
so-
I'd be happy to help, but that I desperately needed some more equipment if I was going to survive. He grudgingly agreed and got one of his lackeys to hand over some ammo. I
Yeah.
was then informed that I'd be taking a mechanic named Smith along with me,
Fair enough.
partly to fix the generator if it needed it, and partly to make sure I didn't try anything stupid.
Like what? Shoot him in the head?
Smith and I went back down the escalator and through the door I had originally come through to the stairwell. We
Okay.
headed back down, and then Smith pointed out another doorway hidden under the stairs that I hadn't noticed before.
Okay. Open the door slowly. Yeah, bust on in, that's great. Now Smith, take point. Open the door
I
slowly.
carefully opened the door with my gun at the ready. Ox obviously thought this place was dangerous,
Yeah.
so I kept my guard up.
Okay.
On the other side of the door it was pitch black. If there were any windows, they were small, and the curtains or blinds were closed. I listened
Okay.
carefully for any signs of the infected, but heard nothing.
Light a match, go back and find a torch, or open the curtains. That, find a
I
torch?
wasn't about to get eaten in the dark, so
Exactly.
I told Smith to wait while I went and found a torch. The rest of the area had been a storeroom after all, so I hoped there might just be a torch tucked away
I thought you
somewhere.
looked through it earlier.
I was in luck.
Okay,
The
good.
torch was small, but it offered enough illumination for us to see our way to the generator.
Okay, good. Next.
We reached the generator. Smith promptly pulled a lever and pressed a few buttons. Apparently getting the thing up and running was as simple as that, because it immediately sprang to life. The lights in the room
Mm-mm.
flashed and came on.
Mate,
Just
these
in
lights were on
time.
already.
Our activities had disturbed a small group of infected who had been lurking in a side room,
Oh,
and they
shit.
were now rushing toward us. I opened fire and was easily able to gun the bastards down. I breathed a sigh
Okay,
of
that's
relief
good.
and turned to Smith, but to my horror he was lying on the floor, bleeding heavily. In the confusion I had accidentally shot him in the leg.
I have a first aid
I
kit.
knew Smith didn't have a lot of time, so I quickly removed the first aid kit from my backpack and got to work.
Yeah.
I used a tourniquet to staunch the bleeding and then bandaged the wound. It wasn't much, but it was the best I could do.
Yeah, let's go off.
I helped him
no
to
one
his
likes
feet,
you.
and we headed back to the group.
Skype, go away. Whatever.
When we reached the stairwell, we were greeted by
Don't
a
even know if you guys can
terrifying
see that.
noise. All the
Oh.
gunfire earlier, and now the bright lights of the mall had attracted a large group of infected who were trying to get in any way they could.
Yeah, not surprising.
I
Yeah, it's
seriously
not good.
regretted that I had not done more to barricade this part of the building
I
when
fucking
first
did!
arrived. The back door suddenly burst
Oh.
open and a horde of ravenous infected cannibals flooded inside. I
Uh-oh.
knew there was no point trying to kill them, so I turned on my heel and ran as fast as I could.
What
I
happened to
made it
Smith?
as far as the escalator before my fate was sealed. When the others saw the swarm of infected chasing after me, they immediately began shooting indiscriminately into the mob. Several rounds struck me in the chest, and as I fell to my knees, the pack of infected descended upon me.
Try
As
again.
I climbed,
As for equipment... Open the door... I don't know what else I could have fucking done though. I guess just... Leave him to die? Yeah.
When I reached
the stairwell, I was getting about half fucking noise. All the gunfire, he had another right. In fact, we were trying to get anything we could. Fucking hell. That actually scared me there. Survived the day? No. Got the antibiotics? No. Tactics? You have some basic survival skills and a few things about zombies. However, you'll be unlikely to last long in a real outbreak. Here are once kind of person with the outbreak's voice becomes somewhat self-centered. Fuck off. Right, I'm gonna try that again. And this time I'm gonna barricade the door. Everything else I'm going to do the same.
I took the...
I went for a crowbar. Oh, okay, this was the decision I had earlier. Say goodbye to your wife, just goes hard enough as it is. I said goodbye to my wife, so... Find a bike. Sneak past him. Open the door with a crowbar. Smash his skull with a crowbar. Search for a first aid kit. Run around the block. Lock the door first, then barricade it. Close the bottom door and then quickly looked around for things to barricade it. Luckily there were some more tables and chairs nearby which I was easily able to wedge in front of the entrance. I won't be getting in or out this way anytime soon.
Yep.
Hang on, can I have run out? No, I guess I could from there. Shut up. Shh. I'm good at this. Ensure the area is secure. Take cover. Try to negotiate. Food and ammo. Let's work for equipment. Open the door slowly. Go find a torch.
About to get
Whoops.
in the dark.
Cinematic
So I
mode,
told
please.
Smith to wait while I went and found a torch.
Leave him to die.
When I
When I was there, I was going back up when I was looking for in the bike height. Am I going to die again? Luckily, I secured the barricade with area when I first entered the building. It wouldn't hold them for long, but it bought us enough time to get back to the group. By the time I got back to the group, they were already celebrating. Now the power was back on their effects to making the most of it while it lasted. Several got one of the coffee shops and even over preparing hot food and drinks. Others were setting up a games console to entertain themselves while not on guard duty. Knowing about the thumbnail downstairs wasn't particularly reassuring. Let's bottom of the danger. There was no time to relax. They had to be inside very soon, and if we weren't prepared, we'd be overrun in minutes. Before I could even finish explaining the situation, Ox was barking orders at his men, directing them into the best position to deal with the threat. They were only just in time.
Suddenly, the basement door burst open, and a seemingly unstoppable horde of infected zombies charged through. The first wave was gunned down before they reached the escalator, but more and more of them just kept on coming.
Oh, shit.
Every gun in the building was blazing, while survivors armed with clubs and axes struggled to keep the tide of monsters from climbing the stairs.
Uh-oh.
I had no idea if we'd be able to fight them off or not.
Stay and fight, run for the pharmacy, run.
I knew there was no way we'd be able to fight off the infected horde.
Yeah.
My thoughts turned once again to my dying wife, and I realized that this might be my last chance to secure the antibiotics she so desperately needed.
Yeah.
While the others held the infected at bay, I ran as fast as I could for the pharmacy. It took me less than a minute to reach the former drugstore.
Good.
It had been totally untouched by looters, and all the various medicines were readily available. I could still hear the battle raging behind me, and I knew that I didn't have much time. Unfortunately, I wasn't alone. It seemed that the infected had found another way into the building,
Hell.
and several of them were now shambling straight toward me.
To get the medicine and run out the back, close the shutters. I think we're going to hide, but right. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here for now. If you guys knew it, please comment down below what you did right, what you did wrong. Like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe for daily updates when I upload. Until next time, have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!